Hey up, I'm back again. This is probably the earliest I've been awake for 3 weeks. So, yeah, I mean, I know I normally do a whole load of waffle, but I really don't have the time, so I'm honestly just gonna get started. Yeah, and get cracking. Let's go. Just interrupting quickly, I've recapped, let's look, core systems logic according to notebooklm, which is just your logic gates, truth tables, canonical, disjunctive, normal form, or the sum of products, min terms, Carnot maps, Boolean algebra laws, De Morgan's. That's all recapped. Honestly, I'm blitzing through this, so I'm not tempting fate or anything, but what I'm going to do now, it's about 11:30, I'm going to go to the shops, I'm going to get some snacks, and I'm going to come back, probably get some lunch, and then I'm going to get started again. Cool, I'll see you back later. Pivoting a little bit, I'm printing off the past papers I've been given, which you can probably hear right about now because it's loud as hell, and I'm going to try and sit one now, see how it goes. Assembly language I'm struggling with at the moment. I think that's the only thing that's like particularly going to trip me up. I definitely need to review the network security stuff as well. So I'm getting to the point where I've not actually got all that much to do yet. It's nearly come out here. Yoink. Stapler. Oh man, it's just like being back at college. Printing off half paper, doing past paper. But yeah, like minimal prep. I'm gonna sit the paper, see how I do. Okay, I've got both papers printed out. Will work. I think I'm going to do 24-25 first. It's not exactly the same as what I'll be sitting, purely because it turns out they actually have changed the module since. So I sit COM 107, that's Systems and Networks, but the papers that they've given, which are pretty much the same, are COM 1006, Devices and Networks. So, yeah, I fully suspect that I much more need to look at the assembly sort of language stuff, which will, I'll have to do that afterwards, but I think mean, the first question is 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45, 50%. Basically, I'm throwing a quarter of the marks away because I don't think I could do any of these assembly language questions. I think the binary, the Carnet maps, I'd be okay with. I can do Carnet maps pretty well. The networks, I'm okay-ish with. Like, that's where most of my knowledge lies. Because it looks like a lot of the earlier sort of systems stuff, like binary multiplication, binary addition, subtraction, sign representation, that type of stuff isn't on here. Right, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to crack on with what I think that I can do. I'll just treat everything, because everything is marked percent-wise. You can see there, so this first question, 5, 10%. So I'm going to treat each one of those as a marks, which means the paper will be out of 200. So I need, 140 for a first, which is what I'm hoping to go for on all of my stuff. You know, I want to maintain that sort of average if I can. But at the end of the day, it's first year, and they've made a point of saying that the first year isn't as important, which doesn't mean I'm not doing my work. Get started with the question then. Okay, I just sat the 24-25 paper and it was not good. There's, no ifs, buts. I was good with the Carnet map. I mean, obviously I just said, like, whatever for the assembly, I won't count it. But I was not as good on the networks as I thought I was, which is really worrying. I mean, I just made some daft mistakes. This one, the transmission time for a 5 kilobit or kilobyte message, sorry, it's a 5 kilobyte message on a network of 10 megabits per second. I did 5,000 over 10 million. So all I did was I put it into bytes and not into bits. So it's just a daft mistake, and I know how to do those questions because I've done one. I've done many before. So I'm annoyed at myself for that. Just like transparent, non-transparent fragmentation, subnet masking, and then routing tables. But like even basic stuff like headers for an IP packet, there was like 2 questions worth 20%, so 10% overall. That is a grade there. That's a difference of a grade. That could put me from 2-1 to a first. And I threw them away. It was daft, and I'm very annoyed at myself. So, I've written a list of what needs work, which is basically what I haven't revised until now. And a lot of it is the if I go, that's networks, that's systems. So you look at that, most of my revision's been focused on systems, hence why the assembly is the only thing not up to scratch. Yeah, so I've got a lot more work to do, but I'm starving, so I'm gonna go get some pasta. Give myself an hour to just digest the info that's coming to me. And then actually revise the systems, because clearly it needs work. So I'll see you guys later. I've done some more work on basically everything that was missing. So I'm gonna reset the networks part of the one that I did before. See what I can do this time. And then I'm gonna do like a solid hour. Who the hell? Anyway, I'm gonna do a solid hour on the Moto 68K. Guys, it's Jova, but we're so back. I'm tired, and I've only been out this 7 hours ish. My hand is tired. Make an excuse. Alright, I just reset the networks part. Did a lot better this time because, you know, I actually put some revision in. And I have gone from 32.5% on the networks to 83%, which, oh god, my pen's leaking. Anyway, it's a marked improvement, right? So the other, 17% is daft mistakes, and sort of unfamiliar stuff with the subnets and the masking, which I got better with. But other than that, I'd like to consider that network's finished, because I think that is everything that was to do in that module. So now I'm just going to hammer assembly language, because that needs so much work. Oh man. But I mean, I'm up to that plus out of the stuff that I knew on that paper, about 75%, which is a first, right? Out of the stuff that I didn't know, I got 56, or out of everything I got 56%, 57% we'll say. So I'm close. I mean, that's nearly a 2-1. So that's got me feeling a lot better. And it's crazy what like half an hour of just looking through stuff can get you. So literally consider that book closed. I will shelve the last paper for now. Oh, my Game Boy. Oh, my everything. Oh, yikes. There we go. I'm going to nip to the toilet and then get back with some more assembly language practice. Let's say some more assembly language practice. it's the last time I'm going to drop in today because it is 10:15 and I'm all computer scienced out for the day. Let's think. I've done basically 4+ papers, is what I'm saying. I did the 24-25 paper twice, basically. I did the 23-24 paper, and I did one that notebooklm made, and I got 67.5, 62.5, and 51%. So